Hey, my name is Jeremy King. As some of you already know, I'm a content creator, and I'd like to share with you one of my most recent projects, called Big Shiny Tunes 20. But first, many of you will probably appreciate a little bit of context. So, what exactly is Big Shiny Tunes? Well, for many people growing up in Canada in the 1990s, watching MuchMusic, the nation's music station, was their first exposure to popular mainstream rock music. Starting in 1996, MuchMusic began releasing an annual compilation album called Big Shiny Tunes. Released before Christmas and extremely popular, these compilations provided a whole year's worth of hit songs on one affordable CD. Big Shiny Tunes became the best-selling album series in Canadian history, with 5 million albums sold in 10 years. The best-selling album of the series was Big Shiny Tunes 2, which went diamond, selling over 1 million copies. On a personal level, Big Shiny Tunes was my first exposure to modern rock music. I was 11 years old when my best friend Jeff brought over Big Shiny Tunes 2. It opened the door to a larger auditory reality, and my musical life was forever changed by it. At the time of the 20th anniversary of the release of the first Big Shiny Tunes album, I felt compelled, fueled by nostalgia, to create my own compilation album, Big Shiny Tunes 20. So this is my vision of what Big Shiny Tunes would look like today if MuchMusic had continued releasing albums, and if the station hadn't been bought out by Bell Media. To create this album, I carefully curated the chosen songs. I did this through months of research. I listened to The Zone, Victoria, BC's modern rock station, for hours on end. I made sure that the album complied with the CRTC regulations that were followed during the Big Shiny Tunes era, which required a minimum percentage of Canadian content. The order of the songs was also important to me, in that I wanted to create a progression that resulted in a sum total bigger than the individual parts. I wanted to create an overarching narrative that personified MuchMusic. At the end of this project, I created a mock commercial to advertise the fictional CD release of the album. Steve Anthony, one of the original MuchMusic VJs, and the voice of the original Big Shiny Tunes commercials, generously agreed to do the voiceover of my commercial script. Steve's voice added to the authenticity I was striving for in this project. So stay tuned, because up next is the commercial for the album, followed by the album itself in a traditional MuchMusic format. I've even included some little Easter eggs for those who check out the live stream of the album. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy Big Shiny Tunes 20.
This show contains badass material and foul language. Some people may find offensive. What else did you expect? From Loud. Viewer discretion is advised.